What's up, everybody? I'm getting sun from the windows. Today I've been very lucky. I got to try this baby for the first time. Now this is an interesting thing. Shall we call it a Dalecaster? I know a guy in where I live from Hornnes, Hornnes, as you maybe might say in English. His name is Tommy Dale, or you could call him Tommy Dale. He is hand making guitars, and I mean, he doesn't buy kits. He actually makes the bodies, the necks, and the fretboards himself. I am doing 2 live shows with my band Rigo's cover band, and we were planning to play Kashmir by Led Zeppelin, and I only have 3 guitars, and I didn't have a dedicated guitar to play with that tuning, which is DADGAD tuning. So I announced on Facebook, do I have any friends who can borrow me a guitar, hardtail guitar, which I can tune to DADGAD? And Tommy Dale was fast on the trigger. Now, we decided to skip Kashmir. I love that song, but I hope we can play it some other time. But Tommy was generous enough to let me lend this guitar for the 2 live shows. I visited his workshop in 2019, last year, but I didn't try any of his guitars, so I was curious to see if what's the fuss all about. So this is guitar number 16, says on the back. This was original some kind of red color. I much more prefer this surf green color. It looks awesome. It has a bit of a relic look to it because of the wood. It's Paulonia wood. It's a very soft wood. It's got Pau Ferro fretboard, maple neck. So I have tried this guitar for the first time tonight. So what are my first impressions? Now the pickups are wound by a Norwegian guy, which I can't remember the name of, but it will appear on the screen here right now. The bridge is a Callahan bridge, very expensive stuff. I am used to very low action, so I couldn't get this action as low as I wanted without fret buzzing, but that is a neck issue. You just have to straighten it a little bit, and I won't do that because it's not my guitar. Other than that, it was a great guitar to play. One thing I missed was I like the fretboard to be rolled. I'm picky, I just am. I like the fretboard to be rolled, so it's a little bit square right here and here. Other than that, man, the sound is fantastic. It sounds like a Tele. I have never been a fan of Tele neck pickups. I have a Tele custom with a wide range humbucker in it. But actually, this pickup was a little bit clearer than I can remember from other Teles I have played. But for me, it's the bridge position and the middle position. That's where the magic is with a Telecaster, hands down. I probably wouldn't buy a Telecaster for the neck pickup alone if you use the neck pickup a lot. But then again, Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine uses the neck pickup all the time on a Tele and makes it sound great, so maybe it's just me being a bad guitar player, I don't know. It's a very lightweight body, which is really good for me because I have a bad back, bad shoulders, and bad neck. I think this has 10s on it. It feels like 10s. I prefer 10s on Fender type guitars, but it plays great. It could use a little bit of a lower action and maybe roll the fingerboards, but other than that, it plays great. It sounds killer. It sounds absolutely awesome. And I mean, it's very well made. To think of that this is one guy alone in his workshop making this, it's kind of impressive. The neck pockets look fine to me, snug and tight. So I I don't know how much these guitars go for. It depends. I think he said something about maybe around 10 to 15,000 Norwegian kroner, depending on how nitpicky you want to be with the electronics, pickups, and all that. So don't quote me on that price. But would I, if I had the money and I didn't have a telly, would I buy a telly from him? Yes, most definitely. I would tell him to round the fingerboard. If I could be more nitpicky, I would prefer a vintage radius, 7¼ inch, because that's what I like. I'm nitpicky, I know it. But the sound of this thing is, yeah, I'm really impressed, and I'm impressed with the craftsmanship. And I don't want to return it back to him when I'm finished with it. I really don't, but I have to. Make sure you check out our live shows on the May 15th and May 22nd. I can post a link to where it will be streamed, so you can see me in action and my bandmates. Big shout out to Tommy, to Dale Guitars, for lending me this, and you should definitely check him out, check his guitars out. I mean, if you want to have something no one else has, this is a great opportunity. It's up there with the Fenders, most definitely. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you another time. Bye bye, peace out.